Hello, this is Ben Sanham, and you're joining us on Sandyham Factor. In tonight's discussion, deforestation. Stay tuned in for more. Hello again, folks. We'll be discussing deforestation today. You know, when we talk about big topics like this, lots of organizations and corporations get brought up. We're going to be talking about two of those organizations. First, we'll be discussing the World Wildlife Fund, a leading global conservation organization. They're supported by 5 million members globally and for over 50 years have been working for a better future. After that, we'll discuss WTK Timber Company, a global logging industry based in a variety of countries such as Brazil, Malaysia, Borneo, and many more. Tonight I have Professor in Biodiversity, Neb Madness of Stanford University, to talk with us on the show. Neb, how you doing?
You know, Ben, I'm not doing too well because I'm afraid we have a big problem going on that not many people are taking action against.
Alright, Neb, I'll hand things over to you and you can tell us.
Alright, so deforestation is a problem that is continuing to grow along with the world market. However, many people aren't aware of the impacts that there are with deforestation at the rate it is. We need to work on a global scale and work collectively to stop this issue. Although globalization has made progress in removing deforestation, as shown by the World Wildlife Fund accomplishments, because of companies such as WTK Timber, there's been more problems with deforestation as shown by their excessive logging and environmental impact. The World Wildlife Fund's global efforts have made progress in decreasing deforestation. The World Wildlife Fund's 50 Years of Achievements document states, in 2007 the World Wildlife Fund launched the Living Amazon initiative. They carried out partnerships with a variety of stakeholders in the Amazon rainforest to conserve it. The WWF has worked with these stakeholders to create sustainable commodity production, forest-friendly infrastructure, and biodiversity conservation. This initiative and others prior to it by the WWF have ensured that 80% of the Amazon's original forest have remained largely intact. Furthermore, this source goes on to tell how in 1975, the WWF launched its Tropical Rainforest Campaign, which was the first conservation campaign which was centered solely on an entire biome instead of only a single species or one area of habitat. This campaign also contributed to widespread recognition of the values of rainforests and the threats they face. As a result of this landmark campaign, for the first time, people began to consider their environmental impact and the abuse of their resources. The WTK has abused forest resources, and their operations globally have added to growing deforestation. On the website of renowned independent filmmaker David Fidel, he tells how in the Amazon, the WTK purchased 313,000 hectares of land from a private landowner. That's equal to 1,208 square miles. Furthermore, 150,000 hectares of this bought land illegally overlapped with indigenous territory. This large land purchase shows the large scale in which the WTK logs and cuts trees, and also shows that the WTK is contributing to the growing issue of illegal logging. Fidel also tells that 2 million cubic meters of tropical logs are exported annually from Papua New Guinea, a country which WTK is a major industry in. This statistic shows a glimpse of WTK's destruction in one country, and it's unimaginable to think that deforestation on a scale such as this is happening globally. This rate of deforestation will have severe impacts on a country economically, socially, and culturally. David further describes how WTK is the dominant logging industry in Sarawak, Malaysia, a country that now only has less than 5% of its forests intact. These statistics show how severe deforestation is and further show the large scale in which WTK is working globally. According to Global Witness, in October of 2010, a landslide caused by WTK cast a large volume of wooden debris into Sarawak, Malaysia's longest river, the Rajang. The debris and wood stretched for 30 miles down the river. The landslides were a result of WTK creating logging roads across steep slopes. As a result of this disaster, 2 people were left dead and water sources were polluted, which impacted thousands of people. The Global Witness further writes that deforestation is reducing the number of trees to recycle carbon dioxide to oxygen through photosynthesis. As a result of this, levels of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere will increase, preventing heat from the sun from escaping the atmosphere. This will lead to climate change over a period of time. The Global Witness explains that deforestation by WTK has decreased the natural resources that people in forest regions depend on. Without these resources, the people will not be able to live, and this is a problem ranging to all countries in which WTK is logging in.
That's all the time we have here on Sandy Ham Factor. We'll see you next time.